Hi guys, so today I will be answering some Halloweeny questions for you that I have found on the internet. They should be quite entertaining for you. You're gonna have to bear with me for like the past 2 weeks. I haven't been very well. I have just had a really bad cold and it started like last week and I could feel it coming on, and then it didn't come on until like Sunday, so you're gonna have to bear with me with my really bad like voice, and there's me sounding like I have a cold basically. But without further ado, I will get started. My favourite horror or Halloween theme song, that would have to be, I think, like something like Ghostbusters. I mean, it's a typical Halloweeny kind of song, like, you know, all the lyrics make sense for a Halloweeny theme song, so that would have to be that. Number 2, name something you wouldn't want to run into in a dark forest or an abandoned building. Thinking about what's actually going on at the moment with all these scary looking clowns and stuff, I don't think I'd want to run into a clown. I think I would have to definitely, either run away or beat him up there and then. And by the way, there are like 30 questions, so yeah, you're just gonna have to bear with me. Number 3, have you ever played with a Ouija board? No. Don't ever play with a Ouija board, guys. You don't know what's gonna come from playing with one, so no, don't do that. Number 4, favourite horror monster or villain? Mine would have to be a villain, and it would have to be Hannibal Lecter, because he is just, he hasn't got a costume, he doesn't look scary, but when you get to know his character and when he starts talking and the way he talks and the way he makes the characters scared, that's when it gets clever. Number 5, the creepiest thing that's ever happened while you were alone. I have one, and that is when I was alone. This must have been about 2 years ago now. There is a path that runs outside my house, because I live up a dead end close, and the path leads to nowhere. It either leads to my house or a house across the road. Then there's a big wall that's at the end, so nobody can get anywhere past my house. You have to go the other way back down the close. And I saw a man walking up like the close, and I thought, well, where is he going? He's either coming to mine or he's going across the road. Now, there was nobody in the house across the road because the house had just been sold, so he got no choice but to come to mine. And at the time it took me to get up off the sofa and look out the window, he had gone, and he hadn't gone back down the close, so I don't know where he went. But that is just my spooky thing that happened to me alone. I have no idea where he went. If you were dared to spend the night in a haunted house, would you do it? Yes, I would definitely do it, as long as all the doors were open. Yeah, I would definitely do that. 7, are you superstitious? Yes, I am very superstitious. I will not do anything that entails, me getting bad luck at any time. Number 8, do you ever see figures in your peripheral vision? Yes, I do. I see them quite a lot actually. Normally when I'm tired, and that's when you're supposed to see them, your third eye supposed to come out. So yes, I do. They're either black masses or quite bright figures sort of thing. Number 9, which urban legend scares you the most? I don't really have an urban legend, but the one thing that does scare me is the fact that I have 2 black cats, and it's supposed to be that 2 black cats meeting you in the morning, or any black cat, actually just any number meeting you in the morning or crossing your path is supposed to be bad luck. Now I have 2, and they do that a lot, so that is the one thing that I don't believe. Do you prefer gore or thrillers? I prefer thrillers. I like something to thrill me. Gory stuff doesn't really do anything for me. No. Do you believe in multiple dimensions or worlds? Yes, I do. I believe that there is a world in between here, now, and either I don't want to say call it heaven, but where you're supposed to go in the afterlife sort of thing. And there is somewhere in the middle where spirits get trapped or energies get trapped and they just want answers, or they need to tell somebody something, or they have something that's on their mind and they can't go until that thing has been said or, you know, known. Have you ever made a potion of any sort? No, I haven't. And I think, like, you know, maybe I should, but no, I haven't. Do you get scared easily? Depends what like, you know, what's scaring me. Like something like a prank, not really, but like something that I see or something that I can't explain, that's when it scares me. Have you ever played Bloody Mary? No. Do you believe in demons, the devil? No, I don't. Simple as that, no. Home alone, but you hear footsteps in your house, what do you do? I go and look to see if I can find the thing that's, like, you know, making the footsteps. But I have 7 cats, so there are a lot of noises that happen when some of them are awake. But if I can genuinely hear footsteps, then I will go and have a look, and if I can't see anything, that's when it freaks me out and I can't explain it. If you got trapped in one scary movie, which one would you choose? I would choose, actually it's the movie Scary Movie 2 or 3, because it's hilarious, so I would have a whale of a time. If you could only wear one Halloween costume the rest of your life, what would it be? The Halloween Jester Harley Quinn one, because it's an oily one, so it'd be warm in the winter times and I like being warm anyway, so there you go. Would you ever go to a graveyard at night? Yes, I would. Perhaps I'd like to go with somebody, not just on my own. In a zombie apocalypse, what was your weapon of choice? A baseball bat, or any kind of bat that basically kills the brain. If you heard that buzzing, that was my phone, I had a message. Anything that kills the brain. Would you rather go to a Halloween party or trick-or-treating? Definitely a Halloween party. I just prefer it and I think it's much more fun. In a horror movie, are you the final girl, the first to die, the comic skeptic, the smart one, or the killer? I would probably be the comic one, so the one that keeps everything funny, and the one that's likely to die at the beginning, because I just run away from everything and give up in the end. Do you have to watch something happy after watching a horror movie so you can go to sleep? It depends. If it's like something that could happen in real life, then yes, I do. But if it's some sort of thing that's been made up and cannot possibly happen, then no. Whilst watching scary movies, are you the person who yells, or the characters, the person with their eyes covered the whole time, or the person who falls asleep? I am the person who has got a pillow over their eyes, so I am, you know, scared and then yelling at the people every time I look above the pillow. Are you the one who gets scared or the one who does the scaring? I'm normally the one who gets scared because my boyfriend Josh is the one who does the scaring. He's a pro. Favourite scary book? My favourite scary book is probably The Shining. How old were you when you saw your first horror movie? I was probably about 5 because my parents didn't really give a crap how old I was. What was your first Halloween costume? My first Halloween costume, I think, was Harry Potter. I think, anyway. What are you going to be for Halloween this year? I'm just going to be someone who's dressed in black and basically having loads of accessories that look like witch and like very gothy sort of thing. There's not going to be really a specific costume. And then the last question is, if you could have some sort of creature, so like Halloweeny pet, what would you have? Like a cat or something, or a toad, like, you know, not referencing Harry Potter there at all. I would have a cat. I would definitely have a cat. I have 2 black cats already, so I'm set. I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a little, like, you know, question and answer thing. There are going to be more Halloweeny videos relating to Halloween and this season, so I hope you're all looking forward to that. I will see you next week. Bye!